She carries the marks on her face of someone who knows. But if you look at my wisdom, she never let it go. Doesn't give it away. Why don't you just go out and make one yourself? Doesn't give it away.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday night throwdown of the Nexomania, presented by CCS Esports. I'm your host, Sparhawk. I'll be casting the match tonight of Phoenix Rising Sapphire versus Caravan of Courageous Ewoks. Should be an exciting match. Another CCS team going against another Phoenix Rising team. Can't wait to see what both teams bring. As you see, Phoenix Rising had choice. They chose first pick. And so Ewoks are taking us to Cursed Hollow. And for those who are unfamiliar with the CCS rules, there are no map bans. Any map is available to play. Those who watched last night's stream, you were able to see Haunted Mines get played the way it was supposed to. The only ones that aren't allowed are sandbox modes and ARAM maps. So let me check in with the teams, see how we're doing, and see if we can't get this thing going. I hope everybody is having a great night tonight. I know I'm doing pretty well. I play after this match that I cast, so pretty excited about that. So let me see where we're looking, and I can let them know that we are ready to go. Teams are... Oh, in 1 second, just letting them know. All right. Letting them know. Looks like we are just about ready to get into the draft. I hope everybody's doing extremely well tonight. Like I said, I'm feeling rather well. Had a good night's rest finally. Haven't had one of those in a long time, so that was enjoyable. And I want to welcome all the ladies and gentlemen and ladies who are joining the stream tonight. Thanks for tuning out. Should be an exciting match. Phoenix Rising. I know they did some roster changes with some of their players going to Moonstone. So I'm really looking forward to seeing their first match. I haven't watched them scrim at all. And I know absolutely nothing about Caravan of Courageous Ewoks. And it looks like we are about to get into the draft, so let's pop into there. And we'll see where we're at. For those that don't know, this is my ugly face. And let's get this party started. This is a test. What I'm hoping to do is to be able to cast this match and then play in my match afterwards. And if that's the case, I will be picking up 2 games, both Tuesday and Wednesday of each week, and 1 game on Thursday, possibly. Depends how close the timer is to my my match tonight. So we have a Sonya and a Valaban. Sonya, maybe you respect. Brightwing, I totally understand. I really like the Valaban. Now, are we going to get a Stitches ban? I mean, I don't think Sonya's in a super great spot as she was anymore, with a little bit of tweaking they did to her Seismic Slam. She's still all around a great hero. But we have a Lucio ban. Alright, so let's see what first pick is going to be for the side of Phoenix Rising Sapphire. And it's going to be a Stukov. Really good on this map. Can get the delays if needed. Depending on the builds they go. Can actually add a lot of damage, and or it can root. Hey, Web DeViro, how you doing? Nice to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. And if anybody is new to the stream, like I say, I'm going to be casting NGS quite regularly. So please, if you like following the NGS, please leave a follow. Doesn't cost you anything, helps me out greatly. So we have Azmodan and an Anduin with Falstad and Joanna. So it makes me think the Azmodan is probably just going to be split pushing. So they're going to have to figure out a hero that they can take over Azmodan with, because Varian gets taunted. I guess they don't want to take any chances of a Twin Blades on the bosses. And it looks like we're getting a Mayban. I like all the bands. You know, they all have a spot. Ragnaros, Greymane. So that could set them up for... I think they're going to go Stitch's tank for Ewoks. And we have a KT and a Diva. So the Diva can... Diva wins... Well, I mean, Romael, I know, he's a good Diva player, so he should have no trouble taking care of Ragnaros. And or Azmodan. And so we're just looking at our first pick. Murden, not the Stitches that I was guessing. Oh, I'm surprised. Maybe he's going to go Haymaker then? I do not know. But let's do a quick promo. And then we'll get into the game. I'll be right back and see you in game, everybody. Alright, let us get into the game. We have, this is Kobe on Joanna, Double K or KZ on Stukov, Aldion on Falstad, Romael on Diva, Lex Trex on Kalthos, Sparklark 118 on Murden, Angel Fire on Asmodean, Batgirl playing the Ragnaros, Side Piece on the Greymane, and Echo playing the Anduin, taking us to Cursed Hollow. It's one of my more favorite maps. I really enjoy it. Definitely a good engage for the side of the Ewoks. Yeah, but I like Sapphire's draft, though. I don't have any issue with any of the heroes that they picked. So this should be good. So let's pop to the middle. Do a zoom. Bring up talent trees for everybody.
Heroes.
And what are we getting? We are getting Gluttony. So it looks like he is going to want to try and be in lane to get his stacks.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
And again, if my volume is too loud, or the game volume isn't loud enough, or whatever have you, please let me know, and I can adjust accordingly.
Let the battle begin.
Kobe picking up that Laws of Hope quest. Ooh. Alright, I expect people to split to lanes. Looks like Falstad's going top, Diva going bottom. Let's go down to the bottom, see how quickly. Oh, and he went full metal with that. I just feel with the Diva damage nerfs, you don't get as much value with full throttle or full metal anymore. Not the way that you did. But if you're solo in lane, I mean, it's definitely going to help you keep your hit points full. Let's take a look at the top lane. Falstead's doing pretty good against Ragnaros up here. Zipping some damage. Right away, going for the bruiser camp, which is the smart call. Grey Main's taking the bottom siege camp, which is again the right play for this map. Three-man crash onto the D.Va, but no damage really done. Grey Main's going to be sticking around. And they do get a kill in mid on Muradin. First blood. It goes to Phoenix Rising Sapphire. Another dunk. They do get a tower down already. First tribute should be getting called right away. D.Va loses the mech.
Here, gather tribute and earn
Tribute is being called. So let's see if any team just wants to give it up. Grey Main is taking a position. Mech is up. It does have explosion. Falstad can fly in if needed. Channel's going on. Did they get the interrupt though? Good. I like Rushdown. Falstad's still not coming. Now that he has 7 though, he might want to think about flying down. We shall see. Oh, big Galpos. Gets double kill. Good job. And that is going to be a channel going over to the side of Phoenix Rising Sapphire. A 4 versus 5. Favoring, and Falstad just major work getting done up top. Already got 1 tower down, working on the second one. That's going to go. And D.Va keeping pressure in the bottom lane.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
I don't know. KT should be able to solo this. He's stutter stepping quite properly. He does get the capture point with 10 seconds remaining. D.Va being pressured by Muradin. Kobe already in point. We have a fly in. So this is going to be a 5 versus 5 engage. Kobe taking a little bit of damage. Oh, group up for that. They got to watch that group up. Kobe pops unstoppable. Get the flashlight in there. Big leap of faith to save Batgirl. And I think that's going to be the second channel. No, 1 dunk does prevent it. Let's take a look at the camps up here. This camp up top is going to actually start doing work right away. Clearing mid camp right away. So they're up 2 channel points. in regards to curse. So things are looking really good for Phoenix Rising Sapphire at the moment. Currently up level 10 to 9. Let's quickly go over. I'll go to mid. And we'll go over the level 10s. We do have Blessed Shield, Flailing Swipe, Mighty Gust, Micro Missiles, and Phoenix for Tail Sauce. Looks like Diva's gonna work her way up top. Take on Batgirl. And at this stage, Diva, I feel, just bullies. Alright, level 10s are coming online for the other team. Can look and see if they can try to get a pick here. Oh, they get him. They hook him. They get blow up. Greymane goes down just before the next objective is about to spawn. Phoenix Rising just coming out showing what they're able to do. Okay, level 10 for Ewoks. We have Light Bomb, Go for the Throat, Sulphurous Smash, Tide of Sin, and Avatar. I'm really surprised to not see the Lava Wave on this one to try and help with wave pressure. Big silence, big leap of faith. Smurden goes down. They're going to have to outweight this. I wouldn't channel, I would just back off. Double K, a little too close. You have to wait for Rag to pop out of his trait. Oh, it looks like they have Anduin in a pinch. There's the silence. Slappy hand. I think they're going to get Greymane out of here. Falstad goes down, so they get their first blood. A little bit of chasing going on. Are they going to be able to get Muradin again? Oh, and they're chasing. And that's going to give the capture over to the side. Looks like they just want to make sure this Muradin is dead. As well as Ragnaros. So they give up a tribute. Or a cursed point. But they are all over them. Anduin's going to go down here. And they are taking their boss to 13-3 dead. 9-1 kills. Wow. I gotta say, Phoenix Rising Sapphire is really impressing me with what they're bringing out here. Really good timing for Sapphire for that orb. That is boss. With 10 seconds to tribute. They do have talent advantage. And I think they are just going to give up this curse and take it for what it is. Greymane getting value in the bottom. Venus gets popped. They're just putting constant pressure. Romeo about to get popped out. They do bring Batgirl out with trait. That's a kill. This boss is still pretty healthy. 10 minutes into the game. And they do have Diva Explosion as well. But it looks like they do not want to take the opportunity or risk. So it looks like they are just going to take care of mid while this curse is active. So all forts and one keep is gone. So here comes an engage. Mighty Gust. Great Gust. by Eldion. They're going to be able to take care of this wave so it doesn't actually do much more damage to the fort. And right away, they get on their boss. I really like the plays that are being made right now by Sapphire. It's looking really good. Another boss captured for the side of Phoenix Rising. Ewoks are playing from behind right now. 10 to 2 in kills. 16 is online. Let's see what their play is with their talent advantage. Looks like they're just going to do some damage control and clear up. Oh, looks like they are going to push for mid-keep. They got to watch the grouping with Azmodan. Pretty grouped up here. Like that. And Asmo finishes his quest, gets 400 at 12 minutes. Ooh, pretty freaking good. Right now, this map is fully in the hands of Phoenix Rising Sapphire. Let's see what they're going to do. They seem to be going as a team. Falstead's going to go clear that camp in the bottom.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
I think, is Kael'thas going? Nope, he is returning. I think Falstead has his fly in. A lot of damage going out onto the side of from Sapphire. Both sides taking some massive damage. Double K gets the heal up, or KKZ. Murder misses the stun. And I think they're going to get Ragnaros out of this, which they do. Looks like they're going to be chasing Muradin now. And it looks like Ramael could be in a little bit of trouble here, but oh, he's going to die to the orb. Shield goes out to secure the kill on the Greymane. That's 2 for 1. And they are going to go and just take boss. I mean, they have Mighty Gust, they have the Flailing Swipe, they have the Phoenix, so they have tons of zone control. Kobe just prancing around in the bushes, keeping himself visible. Mana Addict completed, finally, for Kael'thas.
Or face my curse. The choice is simple.
And it looks like they are going to be giving this curse up, not this curse, this tribute over to the side of Phoenix Rising. They all quickly zip back for health. And I do believe this tribute is going to go uncontested. Because they have to take care of that boss. Because he's going right to core. I have to say, right now, I am really impressed with how everything is, like how Sapphire is really putting it all together. Looks like they were gonna go for Siege Camp, decided not to. All heroics are up. 20s are online. I mean, they have a 2-level advantage. This could be a push to try to end. I mean, Ragnaros, they can burn him out of this like there's no tomorrow. Light Bomb goes out, Unstoppable gets popped, Wind Tunnel gets casted, Greymane gets wiped to existence.
Earn my favor.
You're grouping up so much for that Asmodan dunk. You just need to spread out more. This literally could be game. Look at that. Look at that damage.
Red team's core is under attack.
I mean, they're not going core. They need to back out. And this tribute will be Curse. They get 1 or 2 kills out of this, then it could be over.
Red team's core is under attack.
Don't chase, boys. Don't chase. Leave them alone. Core's not going to attack you. Blast the Shield goes out by Kobe. There's the stagger. Wind Tunnel goes out, but kind of whips. Keep doing damage to the core, guys. Keep doing damage to the core. And that is good game. Game number 1, going over to the side of Phoenix Rising Sapphire. Good job. Wow, very impressive. Nice to see the team finishing off from NGS moving forward. MVP of the game. MVP of the game. Who do I want to give it to? Who do I think? I think I'm going to have to give it to this is Kobe. His position I really enjoyed, where he put himself throughout the game. His shields were pretty much on point, so I have nothing bad to say about that. So I think I'm going to give it to this is Kobe. Let's go to our best of 3. That was a very good game, Samurai Jack. Alright, and while we're waiting for our next map, let's just put on some tunes for everybody. You know, I think I can agree with you, Samurai Jack. I think Double K, you talked me into it. I think Double K does deserve the MVP. She kept everybody healed throughout all those orbs. Got some really good roots. So yeah, you talked me into it. It wasn't really hard to sway because that was the second choice in my mind. But I'll agree with you. We'll give it to Double K as MVP. She did play her butt off. And I hope everybody else in the audience agrees with that assessment for the MVP. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Samurai. For sure. Oh, you were able to talk me into it. And don't forget, if you are new to the stream, please leave a follow. I cast regularly now with NGS or Nexomania going on, so I'll be casting like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. And it doesn't cost you anything, helps me out greatly. So please leave a follow. We can watch more CCS games together. Just gonna look and see if we're getting our next map yet. It hasn't been posted. Don't mind me, I'm just going to play a quick commercial ad. Do it for the sponsors and all that, so give me 1 second. Hey, Crizzo. Alright, let's pick up our next map. It's going to be Infernal Shrines, picked by Phoenix Rising Sapphire. Good diva, Romo. Really good diva. Let them know that I was ready, so whenever they want to get into the lobby, we'll get into it for everybody. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Phoenix Rising Sapphire is going to bring. And let's get into the draft, everybody. All right. So that was a really exciting match played by Phoenix Rising Sapphire on Cursed Hollow. They didn't choose the map, but they showed they know how to play it, so a really good job by them. Let's see what Caravan of Courageous Ewoks are able to bring back in game number 2. And for those who are, again, new to Nexomania, this is basically a scrim. So they're going to be playing 3 games regardless of who wins. However, if one team, like if Sapphire was to win the next game, Ewoks could opt out of the 3rd game if they wanted. But Phoenix Rising Sapphire would still get credit for the win, so they would get 3. And so I have a feel most teams just play the 3 games. It's the best way to do it. Okay, so we have a Joe, so they're taking that away from Kobe right away. And Vala being banned out. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Sylvester. How you doing, my friend? For those who don't know, Sylvester Chung is a member of Phoenix Rising Amethyst. He and I, with the rest of our team, will be playing a little bit later on. So I welcome him to the stream. He's usually a busy guy and doesn't get on this early, so really glad he was able to make it. Oh, and looks like Double K has a fan from Nicole. Mad respect. She did really well. We ended up giving her MVP of the last game. Thanks to info from Samurai Jack. He helped persuade me. Okay, so our bans are Vala, Sonia. They just don't want to deal with Sonia. Joanna and Kale Thaw. So 2 target bans. Yeah, I know. Well, you'll be able to see the drafts in the side windows, right? So I didn't really worry too much about it being overlaid. However, because it is draft, I will remove it. I'll just turn it off. There you go. Is that better? Oh wait, it's Sylvester criticizing me. It doesn't make a difference. You can see who's being drafted. But again, to appease my fellow teammate, I will do as they ask. Because I'm a caster who likes to appease their fans. So Tychus is the 3rd ban. So we have Anna May Gul'dan with Chromie and Stukov again. So maybe we felt Double K played better than the Ewoks did. So we have a final ban of Tychus, leading over to the final ban for the Ewoks, which is going to be Diablo. Now, I'm not sharing any information, but I have a feeling I know where Sapphire's draft is going, but I'm not going to share my opinion, as you know, people are watching the stream. Sylvester. And going Asmodan and Ragnaros again. So again, going with the split pushing. I mean, Asmodan did extremely well last game. Unfortunately, like, Sapphire was grouped up and, I mean, finished his 400 quest by around 12 minutes. Oh, and it's a Muradin. I'll admit I was surprised. Now that it's done, I was actually thinking we would see a Varian. However, let's do a quick promo and then get into the game. Alrighty. Let's introduce the teams to you. On the blue side, Phoenix Rising Sapphire. This is Kovi on Muradin. Double K on Stukov. Elderob on Leoric. Lex Trex on Sylvanas. And Eldion on Chromie. Sparkle 1118 on May. Side Piece on Gul'dan. Batgirl on the Rag. Angel Fire on the Azmodan. And Echo playing the Anna. Now I'm wondering if Anna's going to go Eye of Horus this game, or if she's going to go for like the nano boost onto like the Gul'dan. We'll have to see. This should be a really good match. I mean, I think push power goes to the favor of the Ewoks. But I mean, the drafts look pretty solid on both sides. So I'm going to remain neutral. And I will let the audience decide who they felt won the draft and who will win the game. And while we're waiting, I am going to quickly do a prediction for Game 2 for everybody to use your channel points on. Just give me 1 second. Let's see who wins Game 2. I'll be right back to the game in a minute. Let's get some sound going for everybody. And right away again, you know, up to 12 already where's dunks on Angel Fire. Sapphire is really going to have to take a moment. Kobe misses. 2 people get hit that time. But the lane clear with Sylvanas is just nasty. Look how fast she's taking down that lane. I'm going to guess they're going to start on camps now. It was like Sylvanas, and then we'll be doing that. Kobe just being a pain. Giving some vision for the team. I like how he's mounted and in those bushes. The experience points are going to be lost. Cap is done. Throws a stun. Well, I think they only have to huddle till they get channeled and then they can spread out. I mean, and Azmodan is definitely capitalizing on that, I have to say. Let's just take a look at the top lane and see how that's going. Elderob seems to be doing pretty good, holding his own. This life leeching Batgirl. And bottom camp is being taken. The Rex is going to clear the wave pretty easily. And right now, the experience, you know, is about 3/4 in favor of Phoenix Rising, and they are on point with their macro calling. Right away, like as soon as that was called, they're already on their Witch Doctor camp. So that's going to be a benefit to them. And they have the time for the Shrine. Both teams trying to set up some aggressive posturing. Shrine has been started. Kobe jumps out, 19-4, 20-4. So right now the advantage is in favor of He's going to focus onto the May. Oh, the Orc in a little bit of trouble. But they get the team to change. And a lot of damage gets put out onto the side of the Ewoks by Phoenix Rising Sapphire. And this is going to be first Punisher, and it's going to be a frozen Punisher. So there's a good chance they will be able to at least get this wall down. There's the leap. They did get the freeze though. And they are taking this wall. And they do have level 7s. About to hit 8s. So about basically a full level advantage. However, the Ewoks were able to capture some experience out of that. Hey, Bear! Sylvester Chung, Barista is his wife and is the captain of Phoenix Rising Amethyst, who are playing our first game tonight once I finish this cast, so I'm really excited to get into the action with the team tonight. I even asked my captain's permission to cast this game, and her only words were, "You better be on time for our game," so... and I have to agree. This is my test to see if I can get 2 games in a night. And I want to thank everybody for staying tuned and watching the action. Good avoidance on the dunk this time. 10s are about to be online for Phoenix Rising. I'm gonna guess, okay. Murden's gonna go Avatar. Stukov will go Slappy Hand. The York would go Entomb. Wailing Arrow and Sowing Sands. Oh, and they get a first blood, finally, 6.5 minutes in. Goes to the side of Phoenix Rising Sapphire with a kill. They need to be careful with this engage. They're down a member. First fort is gone of the game. Level 10s are online now for the Ewoks. And we do have Eye of Horus. We have Rain of Destruction, Tide of Sin, Sulphurous Smash, and Ice Wall. Yeah, I figured Eye of Horus would be the one. There's nobody you can really nano boost to get any real value out of it, in my opinion. And they are just using Sylvanas' trait and just putting massive damage onto this fort, trying to get it down as well. I think you're doing a much better job. Oh, there's a big one. There's a freeze. That was going to catch 2. Entomb goes out. Bomb going to get 1. Eye of Horus is out. Avatar's cast. That's 1 dead. 2 dead is Anna. Right? A lot of poison damage that can't get healed though. So they trade 2 for 1. Double K, getting a heal out. Telling Kobe to come back so she can throw her heal on him and not waste it. Now Double K has to go back. And now it looks like everybody is coming in. It does look like Leoric is going to be going to the top to try to clear that out. Sylvanas is on her way. Currently we're at about 14 to 2. 20. And it looks like they're just gonna give up this Punisher. Oh, and a beautiful kill onto the maze. Great teamwork. I mean, it's a Mortar Punisher, so it's like second strongest. Doesn't do super damage. Nothing like an Arcane. They get the drop. It's getting hit by all three towers, so they're in a phenomenal defensive position here. And they get the gate, and maybe a tower, yes. They get bottom camp as well, but 13s are online now for Phoenix Rising Sapphire. But their push is just so strong, they're easily going to be able to take it. And right away they get onto their siege camps. Casper camps, as I'm supposed to call them now. Which is technically what they are. And it looks like they're just gonna clear bottom and then make their way to mid. I'm gonna take a look at top lane for a second. Ewoks seeming to have his way. Even Azmodan doesn't want to be a part of it. And we're going a full health funnel build for the Gul'dan player. The way Sapphire is rotating, I'm so impressed by them after last season. Kobe's just being super aggressive when he needs to be. Oh, look at this. Who are they from? Big ice wall though. Looking unstoppable. Big counterfall. So Spirit Smash goes out. I think they're going to be able to catch Ragnaros when he comes out of here. The Orc goes down. Kobe's going to have to leap away. Aya Horus picks him off. Gets Sylvanas too. So there is a 3-for-1 trade. Good job by the Ewoks to make that comeback. And Aya Horus just picking off those poor low health targets. I actually agree with you, Samurai Jack. I'm really surprised in both games that we have not seen Lava Wave. Big slap. Oh, they do get Anna. Ice Wall, I'm not sure who's in there. Looks like it's double K. Nice juke by the Leoric player. And they do get the camp back. Very impressive. Next tribute is about to spawn. No, I mean next shrine. This will be a Arcane. Shrine is now active. I 100% agree with you, Bear. Whenever you see the Ragnaros trait, you walk away. 100% agree with you. Okay, both teams have 16. Rain of Destruction's being cast, so they just have to really avoid this and not take too much unnecessary damage. Kobe jumps in. He didn't take the third, the heal. That's 2 down, 24 to 9. I mean, I think they've done a much better job of controlling the stacking on Azmodan. I definitely give them that.
Red team has summoned an arcane.
And I think they're just going to give this up, grab a camp, and then hurls back and defend, which I am okay with. I mean, you're always looking for value when you play maps, right? You're always looking for that, for some way to keep an advantage going for you. Ooh, 2 people hit. Rain of Destruction goes out again. Kobe just has to walk out of it. That is second wind. Get into effect. It looks like they may lose keep out of this. I would just let the Punisher go to 4. It's not going to do anything. We're 6-6, tied in kills. Just 1 second, you drink soda. Sorry about that. Let's get back into the action. Ewoks taking their camp. Looks like Sapphire's making a play for bottom, but there's only 3, and there's 5 coming down. 4. Slap goes out, 4 men get caught. So if your smash goes out, throw me in a little bit of trouble. Horse picks her off. They do get Anna, versatile bonus trade. Rain of Destruction goes out. Kobe needs to get away. He's in a safe spot. I don't know if any of them have Sippy or heal. Leo goes down. So a 3-for-1 trade again. Yes, I agree, ladies and gentlemen, and Samurai. We definitely have a game now. Right now, structurally, the advantage is in favor for the Ewoks. They have 1 keep down and all the forts for Phoenix Rising. And Ewoks still have all their keeps and about half a fort. Now, I know you're not saying that to me, Bear. I know that. Oh, sorry about that. So it's 400 stacks happened this time at about 17 minutes. We have a Punisher being called. Both teams are at level 20. Just a big camp invade going on. Phoenix Rising staying together, just to clear quick. And they are going to need to make their way down there. They don't want to give up this Punisher. Don't chase May. Leave May. See, they got the kill on May, so that's good. Now they're engaging. I'm going to try and push them off. You're at 30. So they get a good double kill, but they need to get somebody on that shrine. They need to start getting them. They really want this Punisher. Good heal, goes out by double K. And that's what Azmodan does. However, they do kill Gul'dan in the process. So I think what they're doing here is just fine. Getting as much damage on it as they can. Yeah, this Punisher isn't even going to make it to the wall. But they're going to have to be quick if they want to try and get that bottom camp. And it looks like they are going to engage on it. Let's see what Ewoks are up to. They are backtracking, waiting for everybody to spawn. So this is a great time for Sapphire to take this bottom. Oh, sorry, Romel. I didn't even notice you weren't even playing, buddy. So now, what's the play for Phoenix Rising? Same talent here. No real objectives to take, so it's just a matter of keeping their core safe right now. No reason to take a fight. "18 seconds on the bruiser camp." Are they trying to set up a bush party here? It looks like they may be. However, they have to change it to their siege camp. And Phoenix Rising right away is just gonna jump on their Witch Doctor camp, grab that right away, do a little bit of clear, and then take your siege in middle. So they do get double camp, which is good. Let's see what they're going to try and sneakily do with it. I mean, they're totally showing themselves in bottom. Are they trying to bait them to hurt, possibly? Trait turns off towers. The tower's going down. And here they come. This is a fight. This could be the game. Ice Wall misses. Eye Horse goes out. Murden goes down. Stukov goes down. The Arc goes down. Chromie in a World of Hurt. Sylvanas goes down. And with catapults and a camp on core, oh, if only was able to spawn a dog. But now you've got two catapults hitting core. And these are 22-minute catapults.
Blue team's core is under attack.
And they are coming down to try and secure this win for game 2. Oh, Chromie staggers. This is game. It looks like we're going to a game 3. Godan sacrifices himself. It's actually not necessarily May, it's the Asmodan you really wanted to kill. But there it is. We are tied 1-1. And I'm not even... I think I'm just giving my MVP to May. I don't even have to look. I think the May was played so strong. The ice walls were on point. She caught multiple people multiple times. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm going to go with May for that one. So good job, Sparklark 118. Good job indeed. Alright, let's go back to the screen. Let me update the scores for everybody. Let's go to our besto. and play some music, and we'll get ready for our final game 3.
So this is how it feels to suffer, and I had so much to say.
Oh, this, are you agreeing with me, Samurai, or are you? Thanks. I totally like. It was so obvious for me, right? May created a lot of havoc for the Sapphire. But I really like it that we are at 1-1, so this does make it a best of 3.
So this is how it feels, you sucker.
And
you had so much to
Chung or Bear, if you're out there, I will be on for the game. I'll probably show up about 15 minutes prior. No, I agree. The Anna Alts, I mean, I knew she was going to go eye a horse, and she got absolute value with it, picking off multiple people. And there's a lot of factors when I pick my MVP. It's about, for me, it's, who impressed me the most, and that's why I have to go with the May. Like, her ice walls and then follow-ups were so on point to give ads that have the dunk capabilities. It's been a great series. I can't wait for Game 3. All right, let's bring up the map. Chosen by all big maps picked tonight. All right, looks like we're going to be getting into the draft momentarily. And here we go for the last time. Let's get into our draft. All right, here we are. Whoops. Oh. Wait a second. My apologies. Alright, so while we're waiting for the person to get back, I'll just put some music on for everybody. Oh, looks like we're getting right back into the now. Let me just pause that out because we're going to be getting into the draft right away. Just make sure everything is set. Looks like we are. Just going to throw a quick promo. Alright, I hope everybody is having an enjoyable evening as we watch this literally best of three now. Both teams tied at 1. It's been an exciting series of matches. I've really enjoyed casting both teams. They've really shown a lot. So I think the Azmodan is smart, so banning it out is good. I want to welcome any of the new people who joined the stream to watch this last and final match of the evening, as I'll be going on to play myself shortly. And again, if you're new to the stream and like what you see, please leave a follow. I cast Nexomania on Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursday nights, right? And I'll be doing probably 2 casts a night, except for Thursdays. So, leave a follow. You know when I'm online. Come on out and hang. And if you don't want to, that's totally fine. Just know that you're more than welcome to come back here and enjoy the content. So we have May and Azmodan band with Stukov and Vala. We have a first pick, Anduin. Volk, how you doing, my good friend? I'm sure everybody in chat knows Volkmir from CCS, one of the people to help put on this Nexomania event. I want to say cheers to you and thanks for putting it on. I'm having a great time casting. The matches tonight have been absolutely phenomenal to both watch and to cast. And this is one of the first series that's actually a best of 3. So I'm really excited. So we have Anduin, Varian, Greymane, liking what I see already. Sonya, Li Ming for the other team. I don't know if you were playing earlier or if you played late tonight, Bulk, so I'll say good luck with your teams. I know you're playing on a few teams. Just nice to have you pop in and say hi. So we have a Kel'Thas ban. So that does leave Chromie to be picked up again if they want. And she is really good at stalling. But it looks like Phoenix is going to run a blow-up comp. Taking Brightwing out, awesome, no blinking or teleporting to the locked down target. Hey, Beanrack, nice to see you. So, I'm thinking they're going to be looking for a healer with a cleanse. Oh, and they're taking Anna again. And this time they can go with an Anna boost for the Li Ming. Chances are when you see Li Ming and an Anna, you're probably getting Disintegrate as opposed to Wave of Force. But without May, they have Diva and Jaina. This is a solid blow-up comp with a really strong offlaner. Oh, I never finished my last prediction. Shit. Let me do this really quickly. And unfortunately, nobody went for the Ewoks in Game 2. Once we get into Game 3. So we do have ATC. That'll help a little bit. But this is a scary blow-up on the side of Sapphire. So I think execution relies on Phoenix Rising Sapphire. And Ewoks have a very solid camp. Let's get into the game and get everything going. Alright, we have Varian on this is Kovi, Double K on Anduin, Romael on Diva, Eldion on Jaina, Lex Trex on Greymane, Sparkle 118 on ETC, Sidepiece on Li Ming, Batgirl on Sonya, Angel Fire on the Tychus, and Anna on the Echo. I'll get to the middle, and then we'll bring out a prediction for Game 3. Who are you thinking the upset there, Samurai? Do you think Sapphire's going to win it? Let's do it the easy way. We'll just make a prediction.
The battle begins shortly.
Let's zoom out, bring up talents while we have this moment. Let me make a prediction for Game 3, and I'll quickly do this one. And I'm going to try and do a quick winner's interview, but I do have my game that starts, so I'm going to try. Alrighty, let's get back into the game so we can get all the sound going for everybody. And Sonya going with the Furious Blow, so go into Seismic Slam. See if she continues with that build or not. Back to mid. I mean, right now, for Phoenix Rising, it is all about avoiding. They need to avoid and get level 4. To get Kobe online with his taunt. But again, they do get a little bit of an experience lead. Maybe it's just a matter of the other team picking up. And right away, Sapphire right on the macro. Absolutely loving this. Taking the Bruiser camp right away. Greymane making quick work of those camps. The rest of Sapphire 4 is online, so now the taunt becomes available.
You're just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout.
First seed is being called. Doing some massive work in the bottom, and the team is being smart, just backing away, getting ready for the first objective. Let's see the call here.
Seed is routed.
Li Ming is a little late to the party.
I would so hate for you to not be the first to harvest a milk.
Double K already on the channel, so they're not going to be able to stop this one. First one goes over to the side of Phoenix Rising Sapphire. No, those globes were the other team. Sylvester. In observer mode, they do really look similar, but there is a slight tint advantage. Do we get a taunt?
It will sprout.
But I love that. No risk Kobe play. He did the taunt just to hold ETC, walked away. Didn't take much effort into it. Diva going against Lee Ming. Next objective is being called.
There's my
And I think this
precious
one,
seed.
they're just going to give it up,
Come get it, would you?
which I think is a really wise idea. And we finish the work in the bottom lane. Here the team is coming crashing down.
How do you like it?
I really like how Phoenix Rising is playing this map really smartly. You know, they're keeping themselves in. They have a slight experience lead, but that's minuscule.
A seed
But
is
they're
sprouting.
moving themselves in
The
really good
anticipation
positions.
is building.
And with Li Ming up top, there's not a lot that she can do. She did take Calamity, so no orb build. Who's going to be able to set up? And this one I think everybody's coming to. Kobe
Should
holding
you
his
be
ground.
gathering that seed, heroes?
There's the taunt. There's the Diva mech. Oh, it's going to catch Anna but not kill her. Now somebody should be channeling this. Oh, and First Blood goes over on the side of Phoenix Rising Sapphire to that kill on ETC. So that is 2-1. Boy, the pressure is definitely building here. Romeo, see these globes? They're not Phoenix Rising globes, so that's the other teams. Looks like Romeo's going to stay bottom this time.
Soon you will have another seed.
He's going to be in a bit of trouble against Tychus though. Does not want to get caught by Tychus. Tens are online for both teams. We do have Wave of Force. We do have the Nano Boost. We have the Laser, the Leap, and the Mosh Pit. And for the side of Phoenix Rising, as I go up to the objective, Water Elemental, Curse Bullet, Micro Missiles,
Ah, there it is.
Light Bomb,
Gather the seed.
and
before
Shield
the
Wall.
enemy does.
What's the play? Are they going to give this up? Eldion is in... If they spot him... Oh, he's going to get it though. And they come crashing in. They get the taunt. They get the dive and the Curse Bullet. Big mosh pit though. No need of faith. Varian goes down. Calamity just going off. Getting dreaming. Oh, and Diva shows up. Gets a sleep on it. And if she has a speed burst, she'll get away. If she doesn't, she's in world trouble.
Slay.
Yeah, I initially liked that play, just giving up that second one and just pushing with their lanes. However, they decided to group together and try and go for it.
My little seed is on the verge of sprouting.
The Night
Prepare to
Squad is
gather
being
it.
summoned for the Ewoks. Kobe a little out of position. Keeps herself safe. Now, they should be checking that siege camp, but they are not going to. They need to actually... They're trying to get close to their 13s.
Don't fret about the shamblers. They don't feel a thing anymore.
That's not going to happen. Did you get a Saul with a slate? Taunt onto the ECC. Jaina in a lot of trouble in the back line. Cast the water elemental. Leaf goes out. Light bomb goes out. Sonya goes down. Look at all the hurt going out by Li Ming. And this is going to be curse point for the side of the Ewoks. Really well earned, really well played, really well deserved by them. Looks like they are going to try and push top lane. So that should give Jaina a relatively free clear on the bottom. Misses with the power slide. It looks like they're going to go for a gank onto the Sonya mid. Orb just barely misses Kobe. The one advantage for Sapphire is if they can take the next objective, they will return the favor with the Garden Terrors.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
And it's about 3/4 of a lead in favor of the Ewoks. So Ewoks playing this map really well this time.
No one missing.
On their way to 16. Looks like they're grabbing some camps here. Ewoks grabbing their siege camp. Now, are they going to look to try and get a gank here?
Like it.
Draymond's down working his way down. All are up except the Dragon Laser.
Another seed. I trust you know how to do it.
Taunt goes out. Mosh goes out. Need of Faith. Grammy in a little bit of trouble. Well, Kobe, with Jaina's help, takes down ETC. Sonya with Elite takes Grammy. Light Bomb goes out. It's a matter of survival and escape right now. 16's online for both teams. And Romeo backs away, waiting for his team. Smart call. Because they can win this objective. I mean, there's a lot of ults down except Wave of Force. There's a taunt. Diva Bomb. Wave of Force doesn't get used. Now Wave of Force is used, however, it doesn't matter. Phoenix Rising Sapphire does get their Garden Terrors. They get a taunt onto Li Ming. No follow-up though, unfortunately. Oh, they do get ETC again. Oh, looks like they're going to get Tychus this time as well. And they're getting really good value with their other web weavers. No, not web weavers. Plant terrors, sorry. In the other lanes. Looks like they're going for the gank onto the Sonya. Uses leak to get away. And that terror in the bottom takes another fort. So all 3 forts down for the side of Ewoks. Phoenix Rising making a little bit of a comeback this game. Catch Greymane, but nice Heat of Faith saves them. Really liking the double K Anduin play. There's a taunt. Do they have the follow-up? There's the laser. First bullet goes out. Big mosh pit. However, blocked smartly by the Diva player. Good job, Romeo. They're going to get ETC again. So they do capture that camp, although it dies. Right away, they rotate onto their own basic camp. What do they call them? Giants? I don't know. I can't call them siege giants. Nobody's changed their name on me yet. So what is the play? Both teams at 19, tied on experience.
You would best be
Looking
ready
for an
to gather
invade.
another
Didn't
seed
get it.
of heroes.
They're going to try and rotate around, but Coley's going to get spotted out. They get the taunt, they get the light bomb. Mech explosion doesn't affect anybody. Big leap. That secures Varian going down. Romel in a world of hurt. He does have a speed burst, so he gets away.
Isn't nature splendid? Gather that seed for me.
With Varian down, looks like they're not going to contend this siege. They might lose the siege camp though. The 20s are online for both teams. Siege camp doing some work top. But that'll be cleared up right away.
Destroyed a fort.
Both forts down, so everybody just has keeps left now. Yeah, I agree, Walt. That was a really big kill.
Another seed is about
And
to
now
sprout,
it is
heroes.
all about
Be ready
objectives.
for it.
Keeping the map pushed out and playing it smart. So they're setting up for their gank position here. Ewoks are playing a bit more back, a bit safer. Kobe right on the edge of the vision.
A seed has sprouted. Best not fight over it.
Laser goes out. Trying to side beat, trying to use that Archon to just stand back and do damage. They get a taunt onto Anna. They blow up Anna and ETC. Deathmatch catches though. This is going to be a trade-off, that's for sure. Tychus goes down. Mech goes down. This tribute's going to go over to Phoenix Rising as well as this siege camp. Good fight. Good fight back and forth. 3 people down on the side of Caravan or Ewoks. Space Pope, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I agree. You get another team wipe now that we're at 20 minutes, and it should be game over. Side piece trying to kind of be a pain. Not going to do a lot though.
Blue team has destroyed a fort. Red team's core is under siege.
I'm surprised, and I just learned this now. I thought you needed to take Disintegrate to go Archon. Apparently you do not.
That seed is ready for gathering. I suggest you do it now.
Everybody's coming. Romel creating some distance. Tribute's already taken though, or the seedling, I guess it should be properly called. Jumping right away to their siege camps. This is such a close match, close finish. We couldn't ask for anything better, you know, for the Thursday night throwdown. Camps being cleared up. Lanes are being tried to get pushed back. Phoenix Rising heading for their siege camp.
I feel a seed.
Nest objective spawning in a favorable position for them. Covey trying to figure out the best hiding spot. You see them in mid, so now he knows which way they're coming from. We do have a Diva Bomb as well. First bullet goes out, didn't go out. Sorry, I thought I heard it. I don't know when that got changed. I truly don't. There's a taunt. There's a light bomb. Catches multiple people. Mosh pit supply finishes the back line. Leaf goes in, takes care of Manduin. Sonya goes down. 1 for 1. Li Ming going off. Jaina and Varian go down. So Diva and Greymane take it traded at 2. Somebody has to go back though, because there's about to be a bunch of damage going on to that core. I don't know when they changed that, because I'm 100% positive you had to go Disintegrate to take the Archon Pure Power. That was supposed to be the upgraded Disintegrate. Or is the upgraded Disintegrate the Disintegrate that slows? Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, you're right, okay. I was just in error. So this is a big fight coming up. I mean, this is not an objective you can afford to... At 22 minutes, I don't think you want to give this objective away. I mean, all you need to do is kill that one mage. Alright, looks like everybody is all in on this.
Gathering that seed, heroes.
Kobe's trying to go in, looking for a target. No mosh yet. Curse Bullet goes out. Diva's mech goes down. ETC goes down. Death Mosh goes out. Kobe's keeping himself protected. Li Ming trying to shoot from distance. They do get Anna. Li Ming's just going to pew them. They got to get on top of her and push her away though.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
And that is a curse. So they don't have to worry about their core. The core is going to be protected. With 2 down, I would just say go top. Curse Bullet takes out Li Ming. Their best defender is gone. And that's a stagger. Double K's got to be careful. Now they can go all in. They don't want to be grouped up for this. Not with how this channel works. 20%, 19, 15, 13, 10, 0. Good game. Phoenix Rising Sapphire pulls off the win. Incredible. What a great series that we were able to just witness there. 100% excited. 100% excited. That was really well played. Now, to pick an MVP. I think I'm just going to go with, I think the Grey Main. I thought, I can go Jaina. No, I'm going to give it to Jaina, just to share the wealth. I think Jaina put out some great numbers, and that was a seriously good game. Let's go back here and update the scoreboard for everybody. Really good game by both teams. Let's go to our best of 3. I do have a few minutes, so let me see if I can hop into their chat and have a talk with them and see how the team is feeling about this. And with me, I am joined by the captain of the team. This is Kobe, also the founding member and chief CEO and all-around super dude. This is Kobe, and with him is T-Rex.
I'm blushing.
Great games, man. Holy, you guys have, I mean, you're picking up where you left off in NGS with your dominance. I mean, those first 2 games, you guys did extremely well. So how's the team feeling, Kobe?
We're feeling great. We're feeling absolutely fantastic. I think we went into Nexomania with high hopes of getting a win out of our first round, and we were lucky enough to be able to pull it off.
And that you did. I mean, really, really, extremely. Like I'm really impressed with you guys. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, I wasn't sure how you guys would look coming in because I haven't watched any of your scrims or your matches, and I'm really impressed.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, really
T-Rex,
proud of the team here.
T-Rex, you're a new addition to the roster so far. So, what do you think of Sapphire? Like in your experience?
I think we're mostly a new team coming together. I think a few, 1 or 2 players have played together.
Elder
before,
Joe, thank you for the sub.
A lot of stumbling a little bit the last few weeks as we got our feet underneath us, but I think we finally. Not necessarily finally, but I think tonight we really showed that we're figuring something out and coming together and being able to pull out some W's.
That's awesome. I just got to say something to Fluffy. Fluffy, Kobe will not show his feet because I'm not going live cam. It's something you can take up with him. That's something you guys talk about.
Oh, good Lord.
I gave Panda his treat the other night, so.
Oh, good Lord.
All right, well, I don't want to keep you guys super long because I actually have to join my team. But I really wanted to say, like, super congratulations. I really liked your Varian play. I loved your Game 1 Joanna play.
Thank you.
I was debating on giving it to you for your Joanna or Double K for her Stukov. And in the end, with some prodding from the audience, we went with Double K because her healing was really good.
fairly earned. Honestly, I think KK was MVP of the entire series.
Yes,
Agreed.
Especially in Game 3.
Yes,
I mean, I do not want to take away from the fantastic shot calling from our assistant captain T-Rex, though. I mean, honestly, his calls were fantastic tonight. We knew exactly what we were doing and what we were going to be following up with next. He had some fantastic split decision calls, for us to make changes from something that was originally set on the fly. Great job, man.
Thank you. But thank you. Still 100% MVP goes out to KK. I think I lived through 2 or 3 things that I should not have. So thank you for the heals if you're listening.
yes, she did phenomenal. She was actually going to be my first pick for MVP, and I ended up going to the Jaina for the contribution that she put forth going against the Li Ming player.
Yep,
That's
good
just
call
me.
out there.
But I mean, Double K is just doing wonders, and bringing her on your team, she just seems to be helping you guys so much.
Oh yeah, we're very lucky to have her.
All right, so I don't want to keep you because I want to get to my team. So I'll let Kobe. You can start with shoutouts, and then if T-Rex has any, and then we'll call it.
Well, hey, shout out to the team. Obviously, we've been trudging through a lot of mucky waters in the past couple weeks, trying to find footing, as T-Rex aptly had mentioned, and we're starting to get that foundation, solid foothold. So things are going great. Shout out to you for casting. Thank you very much for putting in the time for us, and shout out to CCS as a whole group. We played one of their teams tonight, and we really appreciate them hosting Nexomania during our off season for NGS.
Oh, 100%. And T-Rex, any shoutouts from you?
Yeah, I mean, same shout outs. Shout out to Panda for all your help. Shout out to Stoic as well. He's been giving some of our players some individual one-on-one coaching. And GG's tonight from CCS. And look forward to seeing you again down the road.
Perfect. Well, I cannot wait to see what you guys bring into the future. So I'll be looking forward to casting your matches again. You guys have a great night. I'm going to end my stream and go play my game.
Good luck, man.
Cheers. Best of luck.
Yeah, have a good night.
All right, everybody. Well, that's going to do it for me because I have about 10 minutes to get to my game. I want to thank you all. For joining my stream tonight. I really appreciated having all of you. I will be back next Tuesday at, I believe, 9 o'clock for an early game. And yeah, we'll take it from there. But now I have to jump over to my team. So I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. And